I feel good about this. Like, I feel like a weight has been somewhat lifted here, and I feel like ready for a new month and a new quarter. Hey y'all, it's Taylor from Tattoo Teacher Plans. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're working on goals for October, as well as my Q3 reflections and compass assessment. I have the 6-month undated planner, but I will be moving into the dated 2024 planner. I have not decided which cover I want to use yet because they're all so beautiful, but that's what I'm going to be using, and I'm excited. Using the undated has been great, but I'm ready for a dated planner and dated everything. Like, it's fun to make this my own, but it's going to be nice to have all the dates in there, all that, and have everything in one place, because I started the year with companion notebooks and then I moved into this in July, and so I'm kind of in two places at once. Up top, let me say thank you to everyone who has used my affiliate link so far to purchase new 2024 products. I'm super grateful, and I hope that I can provide you content that entertains you and gives you ideas, or just kind of like makes you think about stuff. So I'm excited to get into some goals. This month was, I feel like I've said this for like maybe the whole year, but like it's been a rough one, and I am trying to this month do some good stuff for myself and others. That's kind of the direction I want to go. And then I'll be thinking about 2024, but we got to get through the last 3 months. So let's talk supplies. I have my planner. I've got my companion notebooks, annual goals. All my goal work is in here. I've got some markers. I've got 2 mild liners, and then I've got 2 dot markers. This one is in Summer Sun, and this is Island Coral. The pen I'm using is the Zebra Sarasa Clip in 0.7. Current favorite. And then this washi is from According to Allie. I love this washi so much. I need to get another roll because I use it so much. Okay, other things. I have my MAKSELIFE ruler. I'm going to be using this in a little bit with my compass assessment. And I've also got, because I will mess up, Tombow correction tape because it is the best. Although I am looking for one that matches this paper a little bit better, because this is like a bright white, and this is just, has a little tinge of cream in it. And so if you have suggestions for a white, really good correction tape, let me know, because this one is just, the color's off a little bit. So today we're going to go through my monthly reflections for September, my Q3 assessment, monthly goals, and weekly actions for the first week. So we got a lot to get through, so let's get started. We're going to start with my monthly reflections for September. So this was a really good month. Like, lots of great stuff happened, but it's been up and down at work. Not really with me, but like things are happening. And my mom started, or she is starting radiation really soon. She just had a double mastectomy, so like lots of things on my mind, but at the same time, good month. So I marked it a 7. Like, that's good for me. So let's go through my biggest wins. I finally got back into some workouts. So yeah, finally. In a routine with my water intake, making my kidneys nice and happy. Cleaned out my garage, which was a project I put off forever. And my mom had a successful double mastectomy surgery. That takes a weight off. Things that are currently working, school and my place there. Like I said, it's kind of up and down right now. Meal planning and prepping, skincare routine, getting workouts done, and relationships with my friends. Things that are currently not working. Reflections are just not happening. I'm not putting in the effort there. My effort in so many areas of life. Still haven't paid off my credit card, which is something we are going to do next month. And just being lazy with my filming and editing, and just not putting in the effort there. Like, I need to set aside I have the time. I just need to set it aside and do it. What I learned this month, I have to make my own motivation sometimes. I can use my weekends better, for sure. I am vital at work, and I need to say yes more. So I know some people are saying like no more often in this season of the year, but I want to say yes. I want to do more stuff. What improvements or adjustments I want to make in the next month. I need to do more in terms of my health. I'm not putting forth enough effort. There's a theme here. I need to get my spending under control. I'm just buying stuff and like, I'm just not prioritizing in my finances like I should. What am I most grateful for right now? My friends and family, my home, my health and my mom's health, my grandmother, the memories I have of my granddaddy. He passed away in August and I think about him every day. Habits that I want to nurture next month: my water intake, dental routine, more walks and time outside, especially as I get into like the seasonal depression. I try to keep that like at bay with walks outside. And I also have like a light lamp that I use. AM and PM routine, just fine tune that. And weekly cleaning. Area I want to focus on next month is health and wellness. So I gave it a 7. It wasn't terrible, but like there were definitely some things that were really, really great. And I just wanted to like reflect that in my number here, because we've been in like the 3 to 5 for like 6 months. So we're making progress over here and in kind of unconventional ways. Okay, so I want to add a little bit of color to this and just to make it look kind of pretty, and I'll be right back. Okay, this is really cute. Okay, let's go to the back of my undated planner here. So usually they're like right in line where they should be, but for this to be an undated planner, it kind of has to be wherever. So here is it says Q1, but we're Q3. So I'm going to actually write that out real quick. And we're going to write in 3, and we'll just kind of highlight this a little bit. All right, so Q3. Let's talk scores. So you rate them 1 to 10 with how things are going, 10 being the highest. And then we have a chart over here. So previously, like the Q2, here are my scores. So they pretty much stayed the same, but I just have a little bit of difference here in work and learning. It's gone up. And what's the other one here? Health and wellness went up just a little bit. So we are working on that, but not quite there. If it's a perfect circle, that means you have a lot of like symmetry and like things are going a certain way in all categories. But for me, it's always like some things are better than others. But I am striving for more, like bringing everything to the same level, you know. But we are a work in progress, as always. All right, so I don't know what kind of shape that is, but it is lopsided for sure. Okay, so we talked about this. Let's talk about personal actions that contributed to these results. So I'm feeling more confident, but I'm not sure exactly why, but I'll take it. I think that's just growing older. You get more like, you feel good in your own skin. And I think that's where I'm at. I'm almost 40. I turned 40 in May, and like growing older is like half scary and half exciting because like you're just way more confident than you used to be and you know yourself really well, so that's like a blessing to growing older. I have also struggled with my granddaddy's death, and that bled into many areas of my life. So he passed away from pancreatic cancer in August, and it was very quick. Like we had about a month and he was gone. And I'm really grateful for the time I had with him, but like I've had dreams about him, or dreams where he's not there, but everybody else is there. And that's hard because that means your mind is like thinking about it and working it out. And I haven't quite made sense of all of it. I haven't really like accepted it yet, but every week is better. 3 words to describe how I generally felt over the last 90 days: supported by friends and family, angry and grief-stricken. I was real angry there for a little while, and I think that was natural, but things have gotten better. That's kind of faded, but the grief remains. And I'm also hopeful, like for the future and for my family, and just like seeing my nephews, like they're the future is like corny to say, but like they're just the best little boys, and I'm just really grateful for my family and hopeful for the future. And lastly, where's my biggest opportunity for growth? So what I want to focus on in the next 90 days is health and wellness. I have let that just go to the wayside with so many things happening this year, and it's not good for me. I need to like prioritize myself too. So we're starting a wellness challenge at work, and I hope that will push me to do better. I need to get back to regular workouts. It will help me feel better, and it will stave off some of the symptoms of seasonal depression that I know will show up in the next few weeks. So I think that'll help in like all areas of life. All right, let's add a little bit of color to this as well, just to make everything matchy-matchy. So now we're ready for monthly goals. So like I mentioned a little while ago, we're working toward some progress in all areas. And I want to do things that will take care of me and also take care of others. And that's the kind of like direction I want to go in. So I've got some brainstorming, but I have a few ideas for things I want to change. So we're going to just like make things up as we go, as usual. So I need to label this month. So let me grab my stickers for this. My desk is such a mess. I need to probably add that to my list here. Okay, so we've got some stickers from Hang and Plan, and then we've got some from Planner Kate. We'll use these for our weekly actions in a little bit. But I'm going to grab the October sticker here. I love her handwriting so much. It's adorable. Okay, so I've got my washi. Let's add this in real quick. And I don't think I need to white out anything this time because this will probably cover it. And then pop the little October sticker in there. You can kind of see the writing behind the washi, but I don't care. Okay, now we've got markers. One of these, yellow, is going to be for my like actions or goals. And then this is going to be for trackers. If I need any weekly trackers or if there's like 2 things, then I'll do that. Annual goals. So these are from my companion notebooks that I set up at the beginning of the year. My word of the year, it's kind of a joke now because it didn't work at all because of outside factors. I had good intentions with consistency, but it didn't work. Let me know if you're thinking about your word of the year for 2024. I've got some words like kind of jumbling around in my head, but I haven't really decided on anything yet. Okay, so we're going to start with personal. I love the colors in like the new colors. This is from 2022, I believe. And the colors are like more muted, and I love like the bold yellow in this. It's so pretty. Okay, we need a pen. Are we ready? Let's do this. Okay, so I want to take time for myself. I want to take care of my needs and wants. I'm thinking a haircut for sure. And because reflection has been a problem for the last, I don't know, 5 years, but I'm going to put that in here as well. Like I need to do my weekly reflections, even if it's something simple, like I just need to do it. And then just setting aside a self-care night. I used to do that all the time. And this year I just kind of dropped it and I don't know why, but we're going to do a self-care night once a week because it is needed and wanted. I'm already reading daily. I'm already planning daily, and I don't need to get a pedicure. So I think those 3 things will like put me on the right track. And I'm just going to take, kind of take time, but I want to take care. That's going to be my focus. And then we've got 3 things. I totally smudged a little bit, but we're going to keep moving. So trackers I need here, and I think there's, let me check. I think there's 5 months in October. Nope, it's 4. And then here as well. For fun and recreation, this one is always so hard for me, but we have a family weekend coming up and we're going to have some fun with Chase. My middle sister, she's coming up. Well, actually my little sister Callie is going to get her, bringing her up here. And then we're going to have some fun on, I think this weekend. It's like coming weekend, and we're going to go to the pumpkin farm. We're going to have some fun like fall activities. And then, I have been meaning to go on a museum date with my nephew Gray. I think we'll have the best time. We just haven't set it up. So I need to do that. And then I need to prioritize time outside, like I mentioned. So I don't know how many times a week, but I think we'll start with 2 days a week. We'll spend some time outside. And then if I think I can go more than that, we'll try it. And then I think for my focus, I'm going to say yes. For trackers, really just this last one. Let's shift to work and learning. Okay, for work and learning, I need to content plan because I've been a little lazy in that area lately. I also need to get ahead on my lesson plans because I do know that October is going to be wild. So I think it will help, and I'm taking a day off in there. So I think that'll help me a little bit at work. And then I want to share on my IG stories at least once a week. I have done that in the past, and I don't know why I can't be consistent with it. I just like feel weird about it for whatever reason. Like I can talk to you right here forever, but something about like talking directly to the camera with my face, I don't know why that's intimidating to me. It comes natural to people, and I'm very jealous of that. I wish that that was me, but it is not. I have to work at it a lot. And like I see, especially like the MAKSELIFE launch, I saw so many creative ideas with like reels and photos and like little things that they would like do to demonstrate products. And I was in awe because I don't always have that creativity, and like there's just so much out there, and I was also jealous of that. So we're going to try harder. I think it's something I have to work on, whereas it might come natural to others. Okay, so my focus this month, I think, is going to be like push myself, because like I'm doing some of these things already. I'm not where I want to be. So I'm going to put a tracker on this first one. We're going to do 2 and then 4 here. Family and relationships. Okay. So we're already doing the family fall weekend with we've done for like, I don't know, 5 years now. My mom's not going to be able to make it, but my sister Chase, we're still working it out for her. I need to call my parents 2 times a week. I also need to call my grandmother because she's been a little lonely living by herself for the first time ever. And I just want to like call her a couple times. And then I want to be present during my family fall weekend. I struggle with that sometimes, and I just want to go all in. So my focus this month is going to be connect, and trackers on the first 2. There we go. Okay, now other side. Let's start with health and wellness. So this is a focus for the month. So I want to be really specific with the things that I do, but I'm going to kind of go about some things in a different way. So workouts have been just not very strong and not very frequent. So we're doing a wellness challenge at work. So we do 120 minutes per week of anything pertaining to wellness, and we get a half day free at the end of the 6 weeks, which is like our grading period. And I think that'll motivate me. So like that's 4 30-minute workouts, or I could be a little bit more intense or stretch things out a little bit more. But I think that will kind of motivate me because like my friends are doing it, and I think that will help. Also, I need to maintain my water intake. Meal planning and prepping is vital to me. And I've been staying up too late lately, and I'm the kind of person who needs her sleep. And I get up at 5:15 every day, so I need my sleep. So we're going to try to be in bed by 8:45, lights out by 9. I don't know if that's going to work, but we're going to try. So over here, I've got like strength activities and 4 to 5 workouts a week. That's like being taken care of with the wellness challenge. Meal planning and prepping for sure. I want to do meditations or mindfulness activities with this category this month. And we're just kind of working on the sleep and movement this month because meds and water are going well. So I think my focus this month is going to be just foundations, or just foundation. For trackers, I think all of these. If you didn't hear, MAKSELIFE is coming out with dot markers, and I am so excited. Okay, next we have spiritual and personal growth, which is one that I always, again, struggle with. I don't know why. I think this year has just been like testing my strength and faith, and that's why it's so hard. I don't know. But I am going to continue my gratitude practice because that's good for me. And I'm also going to bring in some mindfulness, either in the morning or evening, and that will count toward my wellness challenge as well. My focus this month is going to be peace. Okay, and trackers for both. For financial, so there's definitely paying off my credit card. That is a definite focus right here. But also updating my budget 3 times a week. I've actually been doing it like almost every day, just kind of keeping my mind connected to my budget. And the living within my means is going to be my focus this month because I've just been doing like mindless spending, so I don't have to think about other things, and that's not good for me. And trackers for the first one. All right, physical environment. This one, I have a couple things. One is my laundry room. So I recently got a new washer and dryer, and so I just like found some problems in that space that I want to fix. I also need to prep my yard for fall, and I also want to clean my car inside and out. So I've been doing my weekly cleaning and daily cleaning like pretty regularly. Like I'm not really skipping a whole lot of stuff, and I don't feel like I need to write that this month, maybe next month, but for now that's going well. My focus this month is going to be improvement. These things don't really need weekly trackers, so we're good to go on that front. Okay, so monthly goals are done for October. I'm feeling good about this. Even though it's like really like trimmed and like pared back, I feel like we're doing some good stuff for me right here in these little lists. Okay, let's go to weekly actions. So I'm actually going to go over, I didn't do them last week, and that was the first official week of October since it started on the 1st. So we're going to go over here, and I'm going to put in some stickers. I'm going to grab 3, I think. We're going to go with 3. If I need, yeah, I only need 3, I think. I need some more of these stickers. I need to grab some from Planner Kate or something like this. And going back to this one. Okay, so we're going to flip it back and forth between weekly actions and monthly goals. I actually have a little paper clip here. We're going to use a huge paper clip this month. We really want to like step it up and like do some stuff. Let's label the week first. So this is October 2nd through 8th. Now I'm going to be gone a little bit of the weekend, and I'm not going to have all of my weekend to myself because my sister's probably going to be staying with me. So I have to kind of think about that when I'm planning this week. We're going to grab this yellow marker. Okay, personal. I need to schedule my haircut, but I just don't know when I'm going to have the time to do that, but we're going to figure it out. And then I'm also going to grab these 2. Let's just put all 3 in. Fun and recreation. So we are doing the family weekend, so I'm just going to put that in. The time outside I will probably get this weekend anyway, but I'm going to go ahead and put it in. Work and learning. So I need to do sub-plans and get ahead on my lesson plans. And I guess this. Okay, let's do it. Family and relationships. I'm just going to like put in the 1st and 3rd, which is call my parents and be present this weekend. All right, health and wellness. We're working on the wellness challenge, and I don't know when I'm going to meal prep and plan. I don't know when that's going to happen. I might have to eat in the dining hall and stuff, which we got a new like director of our dining hall, and she's a former student, and she was like a chef, and she worked with a private chef company like in our city, and she has turned things around. Like everything looks so good, and I have eaten there more frequently. So that's not like the end of the world if I have to do that. So we're just going to work on the first 2 this week, and I'm going to be in bed by 8:45. Let's just start there. Okay, then spiritual and personal growth. Okay, let's try both of them this week. I think I'll have time. I need to make time. Is mindfulness with 2 L's or 1 L? I probably should look that up. I think I put 2 L's on my goals and 1 L here, and this looks right. It doesn't matter. It's fine. Okay, financial. I need to update my budget because we don't get paid until the middle of the month. And physical environment. I need to prep my yard. Fall is quickly approaching. I feel good about this. Like, I feel like a weight has been somewhat lifted here, and I feel like ready for a new month and a new quarter. Feels good. Okay, so let's review what we did. We talked about September monthly reflections. We also talked about quarterly 3. Let's change this too. Here we go. Okay, so we did monthly reflections, quarterly assessment, then we did October goals, and weekly actions for the first full week of October. Let me know how your goals are going. Do you have October goals written? Are you still working on them? Are you taking a break? Do what you need to do. All of this is personal, and you gotta kind of do what works. Also, let me know if you have any word of the year suggestions or ideas for anybody out there, things that you have just kind of been thinking about. I'm curious. Let me know. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you're not already subscribed. Hit that notification bell if you want to be notified when I upload. And I'll see you next time. Bye.